The light really is the way of weakness. The dark would never abide such an insult.
You insult only yourself, Fira.
And you insult the 7 virtues.
Good day, you all. Joseph Karashi here of the Sumi Podcast. Now let's get into it.
Plumeria, Way of a Swordsmanship, was a short film for the final semester slate project. This was my debut not only as director, but also as a writer, producer, and casting director, despite the role being less of a major for a short film. Semester 1, 2015, at the start of a Master of Screen Production, I took screenwriting workshops as a minor role while my major was cinematography. It's because my best attribute is the use of capturing images such as cameras. As for writing, not exactly my cup of tea, but I'm going to add something for an asset besides being a camera user. If I want to envision my ideas coming true, it wouldn't be difficult, but taking a little time to brainstorm and revise the writing until I find my stories worth satisfying, with feedback from the writing consultant Simon Taylor. Plumeria is a tropical flower as a symbol for the way of being a swordsman. 2 young women who were once friends until they became rivals in constant combat. Rainbow Waddell, portrayed as a protagonist, Aura, of the Life Plumeria clan, dedicates the philosophy for herself, but at the same time overcoming her complex of self-control she suffers. While an antagonist, Feda, who was played by Carmel Rose, led the Dark Plumeria clan who sought power, believes in being strong by pushing her only worthy opponent into repeating fights. The plot took place in an unknown universe where it appears to be neither historic nor modern, a mixed East-West race with East Asian-like settings in a unique neutral setting. It is not about a typical good versus evil scenario, but rather a moral balance of light and dark, right and wrong path. Light tribe remains with the dark, and dark tribe embraces the light as they both follow the code of honor to maintain order of the swordsmanship. At pre-production, I once learned a Japanese sword drawing technique known as iaido. Think of it as a stance and dance pose with the katana in the pre-battle. Moving on, because approaching and partaking activities are my type of research in developing my ideas by trying it on myself as if I'm the character who I have created. At one course prior to the final semester, research folio development, where I wrote a proposal as an assignment on the short film includes my creative work concept to promote branded entertainment. More specifically, in the development of promoting my clothing line inspired by a film project brought up after my early artworks. How will branded content create an audience for the product of the film project? Quote from Camille indicates, "It's all about relevance, opportunity, and value, which all have to come together. You need to make the right audience connection with the right content." A fine use of my designs as a cast wardrobe and even specific number of props to suit the themes and audience in order to step into promoting my clothing line in the 15 to 20 second video ad before the film starts. Social media benefits for advertising images and video without a doubt. The start of a final semester. I choose coursework where I can produce and direct a film. Practicality has always been one of my strong points. Therefore, the branded entertainment proposal will consume a longer time of more research. And besides, I am better off writing a 3,000 word evaluation for this project than a 6,000 for research. Rehearsing the stunts has required choreography and sword fighting, at least not as difficult as it appears. For the 2 female cast using Boken for training and combat as pupils, while a supporting character, a master wielder of katana who was both actor and fight choreographer by Post-production for sound designing took place in campus for voiceover the opening, Vulcan clashing to match, and of course ADR the whole. What could have been done if I were to reshoot? The entire fight scenes between Aura and Feda, while the sky atmosphere remains unchanged. However, it was not possible by the time I graduate, meaning I cannot book the campus skiers unless I am registered enrolled student, and besides the casting crew who were involved have moved on afterwards. While under production before mentorships to support my needs, I was uncertain about my task as a producer and director. But as a director for the first time, writing scripts with co-writer and meeting a consultant on a weekly basis, seeking casts with support on the casting director. Despite being the least experienced producer, I gathered many details I can to organize in addition to booking gears and studios on campus. Shooting and post-production felt relaxing as the programming followed as scheduled. But I still need improvements in more directing, only in short until I have enough confidence for bigger production. What comes after graduation and delivering a Plumeria film? In mid-2017, Griffith Film School hosted the Student Film Showcase where I submitted and played. Now, all it needs inspection for clips and sounds and only the add-on, the logo for both campus and Alexa camera that was used for filming. The last film I presented in 2018 was And the Future of Plumeria. I've been considering restarting it as a series or full feature film, but with too much plate, this film plan will come another time. To watch the full film, link in the YouTube caption via Vimeo. Thanks for listening or watching if you're on YouTube. Remember to hit like, subscribe for future contents. Cheers!